Sometimes it is not about what you do, it is actually where you are. Hi, my name is Linda Onemefer, and I'm your friend as well as your go to get networking strategist. I welcome you to another episode of this networking series. In this series, we show you how you can be able to relate with people the right way and how you can be able to build a system around those people so you could be able to accomplish more in less time. If this is your first time on my channel, hit that subscribe button as well as the bell to get a notification when the next content drops. And if it's your first time on Facebook, go ahead and click on that follow button because that is one of the best decisions you're going to make in your life this year and beyond. And I'm going to share with you in this series. Now, a lot of people have been able to keep shouting, Miss Linda, what are the strategies? What can I do now so that I can be able to get this thing done? What can I do? What can you do? And all of that. Even as of yesterday, I had a speaking engagement with undergraduates from Ebony State, although it was an e-platform. So other undergraduates from different places. We registered about 430 participants in that particular platform. So while speaking, I found out that really people are going through a lot that needs practical experiences, people who can relate with their problems. But the problem is this: they are busy seeking for the wrong things because they are seeking for the wrong strategies. There is no strategy to these things because we know that there is a law guiding everything. And most of the times, what they are looking for is a relationship away. And now you are being blinded to ask those kind of questions that you are meant to ask because of what? You are in the wrong environment. Because the school system will make you to look down to always read your books, but it doesn't tell you to look around you to study your environment. And if you know someone who needs to be here, tag them in the comment section or copy the link and share, because the envy is less when everyone is succeeding. Now, when I say that you are just your right relationship is just one decision away, the thing is this: people are so afraid to make a decision because they think that some people or even the people they call their loved ones are going to be against that. And now when the consequences comes, it is not your loved ones that are going to take those things. It is actually you. So whether or not they recommend those things that you are afraid of or you don't want to do, right? You are going to be the one to share in the consequences. Why they support you, maybe probably with words, the best way they can. And that is how life works. Now, my question to you is this: are you audacious enough to actually make a decision? Let me tell you, decision decides destiny, and purpose streamline associations. Now, most of the time, the problem is not what you are doing. The problem is not the next strategy to explore. The problem is not what can I do, right? The problem is who can I meet. Until you come from a point of who can you meet, you will not be able to get the strategies of how to do it, because who and how are three-letter words that are used interchangeably. The only problem you have here is that you have not decided. Now, decision, an audacious one at that, is something that separates the interested from the committed. If you are committed to something, you know that you have made up your decision to embrace every consequences that comes along with it. Because people are going to be against it, and as well, people are going to be for it. And one thing you want to build is that whatever decision you make, knowing quite well that there are people who are going to be against it, you want to focus on people who are going to be for it. Because by the time you build credibility with people who are going to build for it, most persons that were against this before will come and join you when you succeed to ask you how. And so you will now be on a leadership pace to be able to mentor them because you have gone through the process, as success has a process. Now, your right relationship is not about what you have to do, it's about where you are. Where are you right now? You need to make a decision to step out of that comfort zone. You need to make a decision to be able to start making a difference. Making a difference is not convenient. Building confidence is not convenient. And so it's not it mustn't sit well with a lot of people. As a matter of fact, it shouldn't sit well with a lot of people, because when my baby boy was coming to our house, one thing I realized about him when he was coming was that he was shy. He was really trembling. He was nervous. And most of the time, when you want to do something that is very legit, you are mostly nervous. about it. You are mostly nervous because you are in between. Is it going to work? Is it not going to work? Blah, blah, blah. But when you want to do evil things, there's this conviction that comes within you to go ahead and do that because already you know that it's not something that is going to last. But when you want to do something for a long term, you make a decision and you are willing to go through the process, even when you are nervous. So the problem here is that it's not what you have to do. You have been asking that kind of question for a period of time. It is time for you to make a decision to meet the person that you need to meet. And the moment you begin to change your location, you understand that your vocation is looking for you, but not this version of you. So you need to change your mindset first so that you can be able to be in the location of your vocation. Until you make that decision, you may not be able to see all that has to be seen. All right. So, first thing you want to do this new week is actually to make an audacious decision. It takes a lot of courage to make a decision because it is not going to sit well with a lot of people. And the moment you make that decision, the universe is going to align itself to that decision that you have made. You just have to develop a tough skin to go through that process. That is why even God had to let the disciple he wants to be to make the decision to follow them. And that's why he instructs them. But whoever that follows will be the one that follows, that will gain the rewards that come from following Jesus. And so he said, follow me and I will make you fishers of men. He didn't say, go to the men and then find your strategies. He said, follow me, because it is in that realm and it is in that location will you be able to build the capacity to see the quality relationship that you need to accelerate that your dreams. So it is time for you to make an audacious decision, even when people do not agree with you, but for the call you are, for the call of your vocation, for the sake of purpose, for the sake of fulfilling life, for the sake of rewarding life, for the sake of God being proud of you at the end of your time here. You want to actually make that audacious decision out of love, out of respect for the dignity of what you respect and for what you represent and the meaning you want to create by your existence. That is why you need to make that decision today to actually separate the interested from the committed so you can stay committed in your vision till you succeed. And there are people who are going to support that. The problem is that you have not made that decision. You are busy looking for fast, quick strategies to just navigate things and all of that. No, your purpose and your vision is something you need to think long term to be able to start now. And that is why you need to make that decision right here. Yesterday, we were able to have CGC Hangout in Ebonyi State, Nigeria, and that is the first of many. A lot of lives have been transformed, and confident global champions are emerging. It is an opportunity I'm bringing for you that if you are struggling to make that bold decision, we are building confident leaders. And that is why you need to be part of what we are doing, because we are committed to help you achieve more in less time with strong self-esteem that is going to stop you from actually thinking and believing, and helping you to be able to be in the right location for the kind of network that you need for your vocation. It is time to actually make that audacious decision. For you to type CGC in the comment section, or if you want to have one-on-one conversation with me, I am going to make a recommendation for you, right? Click the link in the description of my channel, or click the link on my bio if you're watching on Facebook, and we are going to take it to a whole new level. It is time you decide. When you decide, you streamline. When you streamline, you magnify. When you magnify, you begin to succeed progressively. That is where your fulfillment lies. It is something that gives you joy. It is something that makes you to fall in love again. It's time for you to fall in love with your fulfilling life, which is what you are called to do. And I can't wait to share your testimony to the world. We are doing the onboarding session is actually going on this period, in the period of September. We are starting the next CGC year in October, right? We are going to be transiting to our third year in existence, and it's going to be incredible. It is a movement, right? So we are building confident global champion, and we want you to be able to make that decision today so that you can build the association that your acceleration needs and your purpose requires. I can't wait to be able to see you on the inside, and I can't wait to have that conversation to be able to make that recommendation that help you build the right association that you need and be able to be audacious enough to go hard for your dreams. I still remain your friend and your go-to-get networking strategies, Linda Onemefo. Until I show up here next in our series, Have an incredible and a productive week ahead. Bye for now.